this month I've already invested £2,000, so keep on watching to find out how I've managed to do that. Welcome, this is Life of Lee, or if you follow this channel it could be Invest with Lee. So I am Lee. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. But in this video we're basically going to dive into my investment plan for the year 2024. So 2023 was a big year for me. I managed to buy my first house, start my emergency fund. I've currently got £3,000 in that. I managed to invest £13,000 into my retirement portfolio, and it's much more, but those are the biggest achievements of 2023. And I'm going to go into 2024 and what my plan is now going forward, and how I'm going to double down and where my money is going to go. We are only three and a half weeks into January in 2024, and I've already invested £1,800 into my dividend portfolio. So that will be coming out at the end of this month, my portfolio update. But how I've managed to do that is invest all my revenue that I've got from my passive incomes. So passive income earnings, I've got my coffee company, so Commando Dagger Coffee, my online fitness coaching, so that's my main revenue, and then also YouTube. So if you want to see how much I earn through passive income, I do have a video, so you can go back and check that out after this video and see how much money I've made from passive income already. So through my personal training, online personal training, this month I've earned just shy of £600. There's also 1 week to go, so I'll probably push within that £700 mark at the end of January. I invest £30 myself, so every week I invest £30 of my own money. YouTube paid me, I think I had just under £400 come in at the start of the month, and I'm looking to have over £600 the end of this month from YouTube, so that will also be getting invested straight into my portfolio when that also comes in. Yeah, so with all this money coming in, so with just under £2,000 of investment money, where's all this money going? So I've got all this money now, it's £2,000. How am I going to do this? How am I going to spread it out investment wise, and where's my money going to go? That's what we're going to break down now. So my main focus is to double down on my portfolio, get some stocks as high as possible so I get the dividend income that I require to retire early. But I do have some things to tick off my box. To start with, I have this camera I'm currently filming on. I bought this last year to start this channel. That's currently in the final stages of being paid off. So I think I've got like £130 left on the camera to pay off. So at the end of this month, the money I have left over from this month's pay package, I might use to clear this debt. And then the direct debit I used to pay for this camera, that will then go into my emergency fund. So I think it's like £40 a month I pay for this camera. I'll basically get that £40, instead of leaving it in my bank to spend, I'll just send that payment to do something else. So I'll probably put that into my emergency fund. So every month I'll be adding an extra £40 to my emergency fund going forward. So that's the first debt I'm going to clear. The second debt is my credit card. So before I had an emergency fund, I basically had a credit card and emergencies went onto my credit card. I've got away from that now. Obviously that's a high interest debt which I don't want to have. That's why I started an emergency fund last year. So I now use that and I'm slowly paying off my credit card. I have just over £300 left on my credit card. I pay £100 off every month. And again, like I said, at the end of this month, whatever I have left of my pay package, I'm going to clear this debt and then also pay off a chunk of my credit card. And then once my credit card is paid off, that £100 a month that I used to pay onto my credit card, again, that payment, £100, will go into my investment portfolio, so into my trading 212, and I'll probably just add that onto an S&P 500 or into my S&P 500. So it is pretty safe and secure. I don't want to put it onto a risky stock or company, so I'll just invest that in an S&P 500 and bolster that, because that is one of the plans for my portfolio also. So that's stage 2 of my plan, is paying off my credit card. Stage 3 is then my car. So my car currently got £2,000 left on the car. I want to pay that off as soon as possible. Also, I've messaged the finance company asking if I can increase my monthly payments so I pay it off a lot sooner, or if I'm able to pay off chunks at a time. So again, if I do have months where I've got a load of money left over at the end of the month, I will split that down as required. So if I have, say, £500 left over at the end of the month, I might put 200 into my portfolio, 300 off the car, just to bring those payments down as quick as possible and pay off that car. Once I pay off my car, that is me pretty much debt free, apart from my house and on the mortgage. So again, my car is currently £156 a month, and again, once I pay off the car, I'm going to have this £156 a month left in my bank account. Again, I'm just going to put that to work somewhere else. So again, I might put the £100 into my emergency fund just to build that as quick as possible, and then the £56, I'll put that again into my trading 212 portfolio and attach that to a certain stock that I want to bolster in the year 2024. So investment goals, I ticked off a couple last year. So I got Legal and General. I hit 100 shares of them. My goal was 100 shares of the FTSE All World High Dividend. I hit 100 shares of them. Aviva, I think I got 100 shares of them. My next goal now is this year is to get 100 shares of Realty Income. I'm currently at 75 shares. I've already bought 12 shares this month from that money that's coming in. So I want to get that to 100 shares as quick as possible. And then, like I said, I want to get the S&P 500 up to 100 shares. Currently got 20 shares of that. I bought that towards the end of the year. I had a spare £1,000, so I put that into the S&P 500, which got me just shy of 20 shares, and I kept topping up until I reached the 20 shares. So my goal of 2024 is to get Realty Income to 100 shares and the S&P 500 to 100 shares. So you've seen my money coming in, where my money's going to go, the 3 big debts I'm going to clear this year, how I'm going to invest my money into my portfolio, And then there's one more then, which is my house. So like I said, I bought a house last year. I renovated it for under £10,000 and I put it straight back onto the market for sale. So it's currently up for sale. If it does sell this year, which hopefully it does, the market is pretty slow at the moment. Once that sells, I should make a decent profit on that. And then hopefully this year I can buy another house. If the interest rates do drop to a decent number, I can buy another house, hopefully flip that, rent it, and make a profit from that also. So that is it for my investment plan for this year. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, chuck it in the comments. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Also subscribe. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers this year. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.